What is this my tale touches? A wayward sailor now in my clutches. From a planet beyond my sight, brimming full of intense fright. What brings you here, small astronaut? For what is your kind harshly fought, to bring you here of all locations, to speak with me of rare vocations? I tell you this, there's no escape. Your life ends here, etched in slate. Did you like that? I've been recently reading up on the history of poetry, and found that, evidently, humans were the first species intergalactically to come up with it. Really, I found it quite fascinating. Sorry if I startled you. I didn't really know how to properly explain to you that there's no leaving the cosmic library. I didn't mean it as a threat. It's hard to explain. Yes, you could leave. You're absolutely free to, even if you had a ship, which I don't think you have, because I believe you came here via an... Apologies, I haven't spoken to another living being in quite some time. If you had a spaceship, which I do not believe you have, because I believe you to be here due to a temporal anomaly, there we go, it would take you absolutely millions and millions of light years to return from whence you came. That's why I said your life ends here, because, well, there's no habitable between here and your host planet, planet of origin. I'm not quite sure where you came from. Based off of your uniform, I'm assuming that you are from Earth, correct? Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad to see that my near-infinite cosmic wisdom has some use. Well, it's fascinating to see just how far earthen technology has come. The last time I saw one of your kind, they blew up. I believe it was called the Challenger disaster, if I recall. Yes, that televised broadcast made its way all the way out here, although much, much later than when it actually happened, of course. Well, regardless, it is a pleasure, an inordinate pleasure, to make your acquaintance. My name is Margrave, and I am I wouldn't really call myself a librarian, as I've ended up here I've ended up here due to reasons outside of my... I apologize, I'm trying to sound smart to impress you. I am not supposed to be here. I did not mean to come here, but I am here regardless and find myself captivated by the boundless cosmic wisdom offered by these books. I wouldn't call myself a librarian, but perhaps a steward or scholar, perhaps. I'd say that I've been in this cosmic library for roughly... how do you humans normally measure the passage of time? Years. I don't know how long that is. Oh, right. That's the amount of time it takes for your planet to revolve around the sun one time, correct? Yes, okay, good. I remember reading that somewhere. It's just sometimes I don't always remember immediately. I may have infinite time to read these books, but that does not mean I have an infinite memory. Anyways, according to your Earth's passage of time, the way you record it, I have been in this cosmic library for approximately, I want to say 30,000 years? No, that doesn't sound, wait, no. That's not how that works. 2,000 years. That sounds more reasonable. No. What do you mean 2,000 years isn't oh, right. Don't you humans normally live like 100? 70. 70 years? Really? That's it? Oh, pitiable. Excuse me. But it's just a small fraction of my lifetime I've been here, really. I'm sure that at some point I'll grow bored or something, so I'll move on from then. But regardless, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Margrave. I've been here for 2,000 years, and I'm more than happy to show you around, show you the accommodations that this place holds, and perhaps chat over a cup of coffee or a book or something. I don't know. I don't even know really why you're here. I'm sure that you were sent via your populace of planet in some sort of space mission, for what I don't know, but you're here now, and I presume it to be an accident, and you're not going back. Not in a threatening way, just so we're clear. I don't like threatening people. It makes me feel gross. How do I... Oh, yes, so there's been, like, a couple other people. Well, I wouldn't really call them people so much as celestial entities that have been here before, that I've met. And one of them was really mean and scary, so I had to pretend to threaten him. It wasn't fun. It made me throw up in my mouth a little bit, but it got him to back down, and he eventually left. So, nice to meet you. Your name is? Whoa. Your name is what? Huh. That is... Well, it's certainly a name. I'm not going to judge you for it, nor am I going to judge your parents, but... Does that really count as a name? Are you sure? Well, anyways, if you would be so kind as to follow me, then the books and the refreshments are this way. Currently, we are in the main lobby. There are tons of couches and tables and other fun things that lobbies have. Oh, I'm just padding for time. I really don't know what I'm going to do with you, and I'm trying to figure it out while I'm talking to you, but honestly, this is an entirely unprecedented scenario. Do you prefer coffee or tea? All right, well, if you would just be so kind as to follow me, I shall bring you to the refreshments. Oh, by the way, you don't need to worry about running out of your oxygen supply here. The Cosmic Library is infused with magic. As vague and, panacea... not panacea. Cop-out, that's the word I'm looking for. As much of a cop-out as it seems, the Cosmic Library is indeed infused with magic, and as such, it tailors the atmosphere around each individual within the library to their specified needs to exist. So, you are constantly surrounded by a supply of oxygen. I am not surrounded by anything. Well, I know I look like a weird goat, shark, dragon thing, but I can assure you I am made of stardust. As such, oxygen is a choice for me. Now, if you would please, this way.